Fans are angry at the media for taking Giannis out of context. The Athletic reported a Giannis quote. "Yeah, if we don't win a championship, I might get traded. Yeah, this is the job we live. This is the world we're living in." Immediately blogs everywhere. Giannis trade confirmed. But look closer at the report. As a Bucks staffer walks by, Antetokounmpo grabs the man by the shoulder, asks, "Hey, if we don't win this year, would you get fired?" Antetokounmpo asks with a wry smile to his coworker. He was joking. It was a joke. Giannis knows the pressure in Milwaukee, so he's having fun with it. He's not saying he wants to be traded. This little nerd could get fired, couldn't you, buddy? Yeah, good one, Giannis. But this latest report is not a joke. A CBS insider spoke with several NBA execs who dropped some bombs. I have two excellent picks for you on Underdog, of course, all NBA. You can make a little money and a lot of money if you play streaks. If you take my two and they hit, you tack on 9 more. You can up to 1,000x your money. It's their new game and it's fun. And by the way, that is why I play Underdog, for fun. Yes, I can make some money sometimes, but I will always enjoy playing Pick'em. I pick higher or lower for whatever games I'm gonna watch that night or my favorite players. It's awesome. Okay, so let me drop the 2 picks. First up is Zachary Richier. We're gonna go higher on his points and boards. And then Julius Randle gonna go higher on his points and boards as well. And best of luck if you are tailing those picks. By the way, check out this map to see if Underdog's available in your area. They're available in states like Texas, California, and Florida with champions. And use my promo code AMHOOPS because you get up to $1,000 in bonus cash plus a special free pick that is promo code AMHOOPS. One guy said teams are circling and hopeful. Another said the teams I've heard are Miami and New York, the Nets, not the Knicks. And I wouldn't be surprised if it happens by the trade deadline. My goodness, why are these people so convinced if Giannis was joking? Because some new details have come out that look very bad for Milwaukee. So Giannis is the reason, by the way, that people are talking. In the past, he was not joking. Dude has said over and over, if the Bucks don't win, I won't stay. And we don't need to look at all the quotes. We've looked at him enough. He won't waste his prime on a loser. So it's ridiculous that fans are upset for people running with his joke. He said it over and over, not joking. But things are getting worse. The Bucks have started 1-4. The one win against Philly without Embiid or Paul George. The Bucks have so many problems, but one issue stands out. Dame said he wanted Miami when he asked out of Portland. And we all figured, oh, well, he'll go to the Heat because superstars generally get what they want. So Miami was like, yeah, we're gonna lowball you. They offered Tyler Hero, Nikola Jovic, and draft picks. The Blazers wanted more, but the Heat said no. So instead, the Bucks swooped in and sent out Drew Holiday, Grayson Allen, in control of 3 first-round picks. Everybody thought Dame plus Giannis equals finals. Instead, they never gelled, and the defense took a massive hit. This year, the Bucks' early defense is ranked 24th in the league, which is similar to last year's dumpster fire. Compare that to when they won the championship, top 10. But why is it so bad? What is wrong with their defense? Well, check out the paint defense, 13th in the NBA. Not good, but at least average, which means the Bucks' perimeter defense is god-awful. Teams can get whatever they want against the Bucks' guards. Not good in a league obsessed with taking the 3. Shouldn't have let Drew Holiday go. They don't have depth. Chris Middleton is always injured. But what about Doc Rivers? He is now 20-26 as Milwaukee head coach. And the worst part, the new Bucks ownership loves this dude. In a recent NFL study, The Athletic ranked Jimmy Haslam as the 29th worst owner in football. Unfortunately for Giannis, Jimmy Haslam just bought the Bucks. And one of his first major decisions was to hire Doc. But now, he is making Doc the virtual GM. CBS says many people in the NBA have heard that Rivers has already won over the owner enough that he is now the key voice in basketball decisions. They tell me it's up to Doc now, that they're gonna wait 20 games and then see what Doc wants. Said one person familiar with the Bucks, it sounds like a mess. Oh my goodness. This means the fate of Giannis's prime is fully in the hands of Doc Rivers. Mr. Blown 3-1 lead. But forget about the postseason failures. What about his players? After winning a title in Boston in 2008, Doc went to the Clippers. LA never even made a conference finals, despite having prime Blake Griffin and Chris Paul. Both guys got traded. Doc then made one of the worst NBA trades of all time, Paul George for SGA and a million picks. Then he goes off to Philly and was in charge during the Ben Simmons debacle. James Harden and Tobias Harris became a mess. Doc never takes responsibility, casts blame on everyone else. This is the dude who Giannis, who's about to turn 30, is gonna trust with the rest of his career. No way. If this rumor is true, I can see why other NBA execs are so sure Giannis is gonna ask out. So where could he realistically go? Well, that one exec said by the trade deadline. Now I think that is crazy. Milwaukee will go on a run here soon, and Giannis is going to want to give it a good, healthy playoff run. He's been injured the last 2 years in a row. I'm sure he wants to see what they can do. But unless they go to the conference finals, I think Giannis is gone. So we've already heard 3 teams, the Heat, Nets, and Warriors. We'll do a deep dive on those. But what about the Thunder? I know it sounds crazy, but their young core is on cheap deals, so it makes sense. Another exec said, I haven't heard OKC mentioned, but yeah, if you're Milwaukee, you might just go, I don't give an F where you want to go, Giannis. If you want out, we're getting the best deal we can. So who's got the best offer out there? Well, Giannis got 2 years left on his deal after this season, so it has to be a trade. The Nets could get Giannis for Nick Claxton, Dorian Finney-Smith, Cam Thomas, and control of 9 first-round picks. Look at all them picks. And by the way, a ton from 2025, super valuable. The Nets pick could be Cooper Flagg. Plus, Brooklyn's best young player in Claxton, Cam Thomas is fun, and they could then get another first for DFS. The Heat could get Giannis, maybe for Tyler Hero, Jaime Jaquez Jr., Nikola Jovic, Khalil Ware, Kevin Love, Josh Richardson, and Thomas Bryant for salary, plus 2 picks. The benefit here is more young players from the Heat rather than a bunch of picks from the Nets, because you never know like what those picks are going to become, but you do know that Tyler Hero, Jaime Jaquez, and Nikola Jovic are good, maybe Khalil Ware. Seems crazy for Miami, but they would be going all in for a big 3 of Jimmy, Bam, and Giannis. But the Warriors get Giannis for Jonathan Kuminga, Brandon Podziemski, Trace Jackson Davis, Andrew Wiggins, Gary Payton II, and control of 6 first-round picks. And I know that sounds like a lot to you Warrior fans because you are attached to your young players. But think about this. Where are you going with these young guys? Nowhere. First round, second round tops? What about with Giannis? You surround Steph, Dre, and Giannis with role players, it is better. And Giannis is 30, could be in Golden State till 2031, so those picks mean nothing to you. But the Thunder could blow all these guys out of the water, okay? The problem is Milwaukee would ask for young talent, and who is OKC gonna give up? I mean, Chet, Jalen Williams. It feels to me like Sam Presti wants this current group to make at least another playoff run or 2. The other young team that's an actual bigger threat is the Houston Rockets. They have been waiting for a trade like this. They've been rumored for Kevin Durant, Jimmy Butler, any big name. H-Town would friggin' pounce if Giannis became available. So what would they offer? Well, Houston gets Giannis, and they send back Jabari Smith Jr., Jayshawn Tate, Tari Eason, Reed Shepherd, Jeff Green, and control of 6 first-round picks. The Rockets then would be able to keep Amin Thompson, Cam Whitmore, Jalen Green, and Alperen Şengün. Is that a finals contender? No, it is not. But they would have 2 full years of Giannis to try to build one. So obviously, a lot has got to go wrong for Giannis to leave, but so far the signs are really bad for the Bucks. But not as bad as the Clippers. I mean, that team doesn't even have like a Giannis to trade and rebuild. At least the Bucks have hope. I mean, Kawhi has still not played. But now we finally know what is actually going on with Kawhi.